Okay, so this is the house that I live in, and I try just to make it happy. And I do love my house, though. I like my plants. I have lots of plants. Here's my doggie, and here is my dining room. Lots of plants, lots of just stuff, and my mantle with my rabbits on the top. And more plants over here. I also make these that I buy frames and I paint them and make them into stained glass, which I love doing. And my piano, which I need to pay, and my cat, she stays there. Her name is Autumn. Okay, and then there's my doggie. That's Luna. I had a picture of her. Well, they recently sent me that. I can't remember the name of the company. And my tiny kitchen. And here is that was where my mother lived. She no longer is alive. Her husband built that for her, and she had a wonderful life. We sold it now, but they're not going to move into it for a while. Here's some of the stuff I like in my. I make these wreaths. Very easy to make, and I do silly stuff like that. I painted that chair. Painted that pig and the cow. And I made this for my door to help me be a kind person, which we all need to be kind to each other. All right, here are my ferns and my butterfly. I painted that heart and put a little bow on it, and there is a little bug on there now. And this is my porch. It's just a little area by my house. That I redid. I just pretty much am eclectic, whatever I feel like putting up. Here's all my flowers and impatiens and mums. You can regrow mums by putting them in water. They will prosper. Also, impatiens, you can put them in water. They will root and regrow. And here's I sit. Here's some pots. I just replanted all these flowers into these pots, and I think it looks so cute. And a little garden that I have here. And here is, I bought that recently, the bee. And I do try to let the weeds grow because it does feed the bees and we need our bees. This is where my sweet dog Cookie was buried. I love her. I miss her so much. I had her for 12 years and I still cry over her. She got so sick suddenly. But here's my daylilies. They're blooming. And this used to belong to my mom, that deer. She had it out in her front yard, but we took it and put it over here. And also, there's lots of hummingbirds here. So we feed the hummingbirds. It's very nice to sit there and watch them, except they do fight a lot. Thank goodness they're tiny. And then downstairs I have my big porch, which my husband built all of this. Except these steps, they're very dangerous. You have to be very, very careful going down them. I did have this house for sale. I was asking $300 for it, but I took it down because I'm gonna wait a while. And here are the birds. And we live off part of the lake. And it's really beautiful out here because you don't get many boats or anything. It's just a nice place to live. And the house is built on a hill. We've been getting tons of rain. So every day I'm out here sweeping this porch. And here's some of my plants on my porch. And some of my crafts that I do. Just recently did that. And painted that, put that impatiens in it. And that's my porch. Right now the trees are really thick, but when the trees lose their leaves, you can get a good view of the water. And this is just my little happy place where I live. And one day I am going to sell it because I want to go to Oregon. Anyways, that's the end of this. Have a great day.